Hi Scorpios, Sandra from ForYourChi.com, here today to do your July 2022 reading. Thank you so much for being here with me. I was sitting here looking at your cards thinking, wow, I've got some bad news for the cross watchers, but then I remembered, oh yeah, we're not going to get to that reading on YouTube. They're going to have to go to the Patreon for that. Little joke there, but not really. Movements, choices, and decisions in your first house of where you're at right now. The Scorpios have been getting this message a lot lately, and I think it's even been coming up in your first house, if I'm not mistaken. You all are still trying to figure out what is the next move for you. The greatest advice that anyone has ever given me that I'm finally starting to learn is don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Spread them out. Diversity, right? It's more important now than ever because if plan A doesn't work, you have a backup plan. And it's especially important to have a plan B and a plan C just in case the plan A or B doesn't work. Whoever needs to hear that message, stay optimistic. I love this card because it means don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle occurs. The Scorpios are very powerful people, and as time goes on, we're becoming more and more powerful as the ascension process is happening, whether you like it or not, or whether you know it or not. But trust me when I say most Scorpios know what I'm talking about, because I talk to a lot of them and they feel me and I feel them, and we are on the same page. Now, the bottom of this card says your dreams are coming true and don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Isn't that the truth? And look at this. Oh my God, I love it. Second house of money and your stuff is intuition. You're being given dreams or other sort of intuitive guidance of what to do with your money, how to invest it, how to spend it, how to make more, how to earn more. For some of you, this could be an investment advice that's coming from the higher power that you have never actually done before. So you may have to seek some expert advice. I love this card even more. Self-employment in the money house. I mean, how cool is this, right? You are a born entrepreneur, it says, and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I know more Scorpios that work for themselves than any other sign. Now, they might have some fire in their chart, like Leo or Sag or Aries, and that, if you have any of that, it's even better, because the fire actually fuels your energy to be able to work all of those hours, because people who have their own business going, I mean, I don't have to tell you, you folks already know. You are working endless hours, and you are probably waking up early, or you're going to bed late, or you're doing both, and you're constantly getting ideas about what to do with your business, growing the website, putting the word out there, advertising, all kinds of things. And all of that is good. So for those of you that are not self-employed, this is your green light card. It doesn't mean quit your job today. It means start working on your business in your spare time and keep working it until you grow it to where you want it to be. Or I'm getting a message that someone is actually going to start up a new business. It's going to be small at first. They're going to grow it to the point where they're going to sell it and make a lot of money. So take that message for whoever needs to hear that. Your third house, your house of brother and sister, they too have been given divine guidance, but this time it's in the form of an aha moment or an epiphany or something like that. And what this card means is they have the advice and they know what to do, but they haven't actually taken the steps to do it yet. What is holding them back? They need to forgive themselves for something here. So you could have a brother or sister that's punishing themselves by not taking action on this, and they're only going to suffer more if they continue to do this. The timing is now. The bottom of this card says, let go of old guilt and remember that you are God's perfect child. Okay? So, send that message, Scorpio, to your brother or sister. Your fourth house, house of home, memories of love. This is the Six of Cups card, nostalgia. In the traditional tarot deck, this could either be talking about your home where you currently live, or your father could be experiencing these old memories right now. They could be replaying for him. For others of you, you may be visiting your childhood home or something like that. Okay, oh, one more thing. So you may be in your home reminiscent of times past of when things were different in your home. When things looked different, when you had different occupants, maybe when your kids were there and your kids are not there anymore. What is the advice card from the Mermaid's deck? Set your sights higher. So, if you are missing someone, it's time to reach out to them. If you're saying to me, well, I can't reach out to them because they are no longer on this planet, well, there are people who you can call to communicate with them. Make sure you go to a trusted medium. I happen to know a couple. If you want some of that, if you want a session, just email me and I will email you back my people that I go to that. It's over the phone. All right. So we have the fifth house. There's a big message coming in the fifth house. Remember, the fifth house rules your social life, your dating life if you're single Scorpio. If you're single Scorpio out there, you are one of the rare breeds, because I don't know too many single Scorpios. This also, a child could show up in the fifth house, but typically they show up in the 11th house. So if this is a child for you, that means you have multiple children because they're showing up in multiple houses. Okay, so trapped in fear. You might be afraid, for whatever reason, to, if you're single, to put yourself out there, to go date people. For those of you that this doesn't apply to, dating life, you could be afraid to go out and mingle with people, go out to social events, places that you're invited with friends. But look at this. You pulled the Treasure card. I mean, this is my favorite card in this deck. I love it when I pull this card. I just get giddy. It's unusual. I will say it's unusual to show up in the fifth house. Usually this shows up in like the second house of money or career or something like that, or sometimes it'll show up in the seventh house, indicating that your partner is on the brink of a windfall. But what this card says at the bottom is, an unforeseen windfall of abundance comes to you now. I'm getting a vision of someone going into an event. Now this could be a fundraising event, and where they're selling off raffle tickets. Or maybe it's not a fundraiser event. Maybe you're at a baseball game. You know, they sell raffle tickets at baseball games, and you get one of these tickets, and the next thing you know, you won all this money, or you won this fantastic prize. So if this is you that I'm speaking to, that you have an event planned, or you all of a sudden get invited to an event in July where they might have a raffle or some kind of drawing, I would definitely go. I would definitely make sure that my name is in the pool at least once. Don't go crazy with it. Just at least once, okay? We could have a big Scorpio winner, and if you are the big Scorpio winner, I expect to hear from you in the comment section, or send me an email. I love it. I love it when people win, but I especially love it when my clients and my YouTube friends and my Scorpio friends win. It means the world to me. Okay, your sixth house, house of work and health. I love it. Material harvest. Material harvest means money. Money continues to flow to you through your work, the work that you do every day. And I love it even more. We have synchronicity. The universe is guiding you to certain people, places, and things that your work is or your work revolves around. So pay attention to the synchronistic messages that are happening. It could be the numbers 777 or ones and sevens or fives and sixes, and all of a sudden you start seeing these numbers at work somehow, and they're all sort of interrelated. So pay attention when the signs are coming, because the synchronicity is about the signs. It's about the signs. A robin, for example, a bird, lands outside your window at work. And all of a sudden, a person named Robin calls you on the phone. Okay? That is a sign. That is a message. Pay attention. Speak your thank yous and your gratitude to the universe for that, and then watch them start to flow. Pay attention to how you're feeling when the synchronicity happens. Are you feeling good? Probably so. Or were you just laughing about a joke? When we laugh, we raise our vibration. And that helps us to manifest more because we're in the receiving mode. Are you having a really great conversation with your boss when the synchronicity starts to happen? Or a coworker? Or is someone making a suggestion to you that you should take the advice? Pay attention. No one can pay attention like a Scorpio. I don't have to tell it's a Scorpio pay attention many times because they get me the first time. All right, let's take a look and see what signs are in your 7th house, who's around you. Excuse me. It's all water signs, baby. Every single card here is a water sign, and then the Tower is a Scorpio. Another Scorpio. Now this could also be Scorpio rising, so you have to know their time of birth, right? So if you're interested in the extended reading, one more drink. We will be going over thoroughly your house of relationships, your 8th house of sex, contracts, taxes, legal matters, and the source of your significant other's income, your travel and your school, your mother and your career, your child or your best friend, and the future card, which is about to happen in October. Many blessings to you, Scorpios. Take care.